to game 2 of this promising series between Vic in the red corner with the Dog Elves yet again, and the Le Guardian of Neur with his special one hunting cabin quadruple woodcutter I'm not convinced by yet, versus Rhaah with dwarves again. I thought Rhaah was playing, I can't remember, I thought Rhaah was dedicated random this time. Did he just randomly get two, did he get dwarves twice? Anybody knows?
Like a plan.
Or is he actually dedicated dwarf here?
This way?
We've got a chair burner in a relatively safe spot, so it can't be that easily harassed, and just one hunting cabin.
Okay, here we go.
So we've tuned down the graphics a bit. I hope the FPS will improve. Seems smooth enough now. Let's wait for the late game. But I do like my yellow dwarves. Mole Rider looking spiffy there. Oh, look at this cute little snout! Yeah. Just him. Oh, Spectre coming in for a little bit of an inspector. Oh god, I want to make an inspection joke, right, with the Spectre. Someone needs to help me out there, because an inspection doesn't roll off the tongue. Neither did that bolt to the neck. Oh no! What? Rhaah! Rhaah! You let Molly die. I will never forgive you. Okay, we are rooting for Vic in this instance. The Mole Rider was left to die against some puny zombos. No heroic death included. I am disappointed. I traded the Mole for the Spectre, indeed. It is not a worthwhile trade. The Mole always has to survive. Okay, the scouting post is off. The woodcutter is coming up. This guy only has gotten his worker guy. This can't be efficient. Someone convince me otherwise. I can see it for like the infiltrator build, as I said earlier, but getting that later in the main. I don't know. We will see, we will see. Also, I mean, if you even get this guy, a lot of people don't realize. Okay, there's not good views, but there's 44 wood here and 90 here, as well as some token one there. So like one woodcutter in this area with like low worker count is actually pretty good. So just get that sorted. Otherwise, in the late game, a lot of your other boys are gonna run amok, trying to chase them trees. Synchronize ball busting. Gives them a little break. The stone pole. Is it even made of stone? It is! Well, well. I never. Stone pole being actually made out of stone is getting cut open by a sword and some spider fangs. Gives me the AoE 2 vibes, where stone walls would randomly catch fire from sword strikes. Hashtag realism. Hashtag amazing. But I don't think there's anything more spicy. We had the single hunting cabin, stonecutter hunt. So it's just a little bit slower than usual, but you need the char burner early. So no like double stone into double hunt in the main. And those palm trees are just getting the anger of the Dark Elves. By the way, the Dark Elf workers have like the most low budget 3D portrait ever. It's also like not consistent with any of the others. I need to check the other workers, but they look like they're out of a PS2 version of the game. And it really confuses me greatly. Because it is an expansion, Civ. I have to check the dwarves if they have a similar fate. Spider harassing some boys there. Oh, nice job. He's trying to bully the Hierophant, which he at the moment still can do. He's got the left side built with a little bit of... Oh no, not just full left side built, my apologies. Yeah, and it's working. She's got to run. The question is who's gonna go for the Medusas. We are 4 minutes in. We have 3 of those boys available. Triple spiders. And the spider is being left there. But oh, she's just a little bit too far away to actually get the other boys. The dwarves also have a low budget portrait.
We're under attack.
But they don't feel quite as out of place. Another stone pole being bullied. Which unfortunately he can't use any of his abilities on. You can damage it with Soul Explosion, but you need a target nearby to actually put it on. Okay, nice harass there.
We're under attack.
The spider for now survived, but is being hunted down by the entire dwarf army. which is always hilarious. Also, oh nice, we've got a bald dwarf, a hairy dwarf. Details, people, details. It's beauty. Oh, oh really? So Sherman in chat says they didn't have a picture for Soul Harvest at all, they just took a picture to 3D render. Very interesting. A little bit of a history lesson there, always like that. Looks like we're finally going for the Medusas. I always feel like Dark Elves have a really hard time contesting those. What's Vic's build? So the Hall of Pain is coming up late, so no infiltrators there. So I still don't get this build. It's not an infiltrator rush. There's a second Hall of Pain this time.
We're under attack.
We have double Stonehull. A Dwarven economy not quite as strong. And looks like Rhaah underestimated the girls a bit. Like, finally I see like a pro. Like, usually I see the pros just grabbing one of them. But it never works for me, because this happens to me. Because they're just relentlessly chasing me down. Which is costing him some decent dwarves here. And opens up the archer for grabs for the Dork Elves. Oh, okay, we have lost 2 axe wielders. No spiders. Another axe wielder down. She hasn't pushed down her AoE yet. Guardian getting bullied. Spiders retreating, interestingly. So that Medusa might go mostly towards the girl there. A U-button micro indeed. Got some early sentries. Vic did get the outpost, so that's pretty nice. I do believe, yeah, Rhaah definitely got the most experience there. Now this is always the conundrum. Can you protect this while doing the spiders? If you immediately upgrade it, I think he can't siege it. It might be worth to cancel that. And just have this as like a defensive position for the time being. While you go for this. But it looks like Rhaah doesn't want to bother because he knows he's gonna lose this Medusas on the lower left. Looks like this time we're gonna lose some spiders here. And... oh! There we go. I love how they explode. Funny thing is, they don't even explode out of the juicy plump bit in the back. They explode out the front. Which is very disturbing. Maybe they just unload all their toxins in one glorious burst of noxiousness. I'm sure that's a word. Alright, Spider's getting hunted, but... oh, this is really troubling for Rhaah. That's a level 5 deny. Scouting post is up. First infiltrator has made his way. But if he can drag out the fight down here, he's gonna get most of the Medusa here as well. Scouting post is hammering her down to force her back soon enough. Potion-wise, we seem to be pretty equal. Oh, the Guardian! Oh, does go down. So, oh, that's actually pretty important. That brings Rhaah very close to level 5. It's still gonna take him a little while, but without that kill, it would have taken him a hot while longer. And this has not been upgraded. Would he be able to afford it? Oh, he most definitely would. There we go. Coming in. How is his army situation? Not that great. We have double Halls of Pain, but we're not utilizing them. That's a Mad Hat play right there. No continuous production when you can afford it. Slash need to. Meanwhile, Rhaah on the other side got his triple stone halls, and he's mostly producing. Oh, that was so smart. He just hit the wrong target. I never thought of that. Stunning the builder away, which means it shouldn't spawn a new one. Oh, that is such a big boon for her and the ranger. How did I miss that big brain play? How did I never think of it? I'm so disappointed in myself. Because that could have probably gone down if he hit the builder. Yep. Ranger and her. I think that's all the stuns in the game, right? I think there's one more, but it's a late game one. Oh yeah, the Warrior of the Deep with his ultimate could do it. I think everybody else Doesn't have it. You could also use like a winter mage in the elf late game to freeze that boy. That would be the best use of them ever. Oh my god, so many big brain plays have just opened up in my mind and it's beautiful. Wolf got AoE stun, there we go. Hashtag value. But speaking of value, that's one spicy Dark Elf map. Oh, look at the little flag. It's cute. And the Dwarven conga line is waddling its way forward, giving ample warning to the the small army of Vic. But for now, he seems to be happy. He's just gonna go after some economy. Stone halls are not the most beefy, but beefier than the barracks of the humans with 3000 HP. And it is a fortified outpost, so if he hits the repair, it shouldn't go down. I was a bit late. Wait, where's repair boy? What the fuck? I saw them unloading the resources in there. Okay, they might have been for the units. I'm still confused. Ermagerd, Bird of Fortress. I'm glad finally I learned something again from a replay. I'm a happy badger. Okay, Border Fortress does go down. Did cost him a decent amount of axe wielders though. But I think... so here's the issue with destroying buildings while it's under pressure. You have to do it very early and preemptively. Otherwise, you could end up in this situation where they're basically carrying some of the resources back while the thing goes down. Then they will drop it. And they get also some resources for destroying this. So you end up giving your opponent more resources than you recycle for yourself. I admit it's like something you can't really do properly unless you really need to see it coming. And speaking of seeing stuff coming. Okay, no, the sector ends here. Okay. For a second I thought you would be able to put like an observation tower maybe next to this. And then have it continuously look out. You can't just park a spider there, but with the trouble I have with my unit micro, it's not very good. But I think that's enough about my brain. Let's check their brain. Left side, classic build, nothing too spicy. Quick. Rhaah, not level 5, left side build, classic stuff. Nothing too fancy. Couple infiltrators, a lot of spiders in a traffic jam. I don't know what it is with dwarves, but they really love their clown car shenanigans. There we go. Now it's worth it because that was preemptively. So you should be getting a decent amount back here. Oh, for a second I thought it was a barrage. But no, he did not get the thing. Okay, this time it's a lot better. The spiders will get some purchase area here. Oh no, we do not have Plague Field. That's an issue with this playstyle. Speaking of playstyle, we are level 2.
We lost one of our sectors.
We don't have any tech buildings yet. And for Rhaah, we are level 2 as well. Triple stone hole, granite hole in the build, workshop, inventor, all coming up, etc., etc. But Vic is gonna get outproduced, and we are again in the Dark Elves, man. They really need that rainforest full capitalism logging operation in the Amazon. Otherwise, they'll never get all the wood they need. They need to exploit the lower classes. I do believe in the lore they have a caste system. Which is why these guys are probably so eager to get their job done, even under duress. Because the sweet release of death might be better than being indentured. But who knows? Looks like he... That's also a really nice tactic. If you go for heavy tier 1 opener, grab those iron sectors, get all the food out of it, and then you have workers to spare later for full iron transition. Which is pretty dope. But for the moment, the dwarves are on the hunt. Rush to prepare biggest brain play. Exactly. Vic is always late on his demolishes. That and stealing a natural base somehow. They're like his signature moves. Indeed. Okay, that's a lot of spiders, but that's a lot of angry dwarves too. And lots of those are sentries. And I always think, because they're tier 1, that they have pierce resist, but they do not. So they will die relative. Like they're not. They're very good tar pit because you get 2 of them, but they're not quite on the goblin level of shenanigans. Their only benefit is that they do the magic damage. But Rhaah is getting back in this. We have 115 pop cap for him. Needs to upgrade some of his spaces. But he's spending his stuff just fine. And Nor's being called back. Oh, the level 5 has been achieved. Very surprising that, in fact, 1 X Wielder died and nothing else, yeah. Tier 3, Strider. Yep, Strider spam's coming in. We still don't have a Spire of Souls, nor Forge. Oh yeah! He's happy to be here. The Strider Boogaloo. The shimmy shimmy, yeah. Coming in there. He's like an excited puppy, ready for some action. We'll see how that turns out. Meanwhile, Rhaah is not on tier 3. 40 sentries. Jesus Christ, Jensen. But the Striders can tank a little bit of that barrage damage. They're not vulnerable to it. In fact, among all the factions, I think Dark Elves have the most non-negative magic damage units. I think it's only the Infiltrators and something else. Everything else, I think, is pretty much on 0 across the board. That front's tier C post has seen some better days. Demolish is probably going to be too late. He's going to get something out of it. So it was almost early enough. But down it goes. But the danger puppies, well, Scalies are coming in. I need a cute name for the lizard boys. There are no danger noodles. The cutie claws. I wonder if this come close and run without ever really attacking is helping Vic here against the ranged army from Rhaah. Yeah. The Yoshi Riders. Yeah, that's not bad. I've never been a big Mario boy, but oh, they look a lot better in red than they do in pink, in my opinion. Yoshi's isn't bad. Oh my god, the synchronized mining. These boys have it nailed. It's beautiful. If there ever is an Olympia in Spellforce, these guys get it, but that's a lot of iron mines. Oh god, that's... Oh god. 40 sentries, that's a one-shot on the Guardian. And it is indeed. Rip that boy. And now they actually can just go after the Striders. There we go. Probably should just grab half of these. And target them individually, since he has just so damn many. Border Fortress is going down. Uh-oh. And... uh-oh. That's not looking good for our Dark Elf player here. And the replay is over. And that's unfortunate. Okay, it's not gonna matter for YouTube. So this is unfortunately game 3. It was mislabeled. Because there is yet another game to go, but everybody... Damn it, now I'm... Okay, no, it's not gonna matter because this is the last thing goes up. So if you see this on YouTube, the order was wrong, unfortunately. So in real time, this was the second game we casted. What that means, Rhaah will advance. I don't know which stage this was. I hope this was the round 1 of the group stage for them. I'm gonna leave the scores like they are, because we still have 1 game to go. That's unfortunate that they were mislabeled. Still a good game though. I remain unconvinced with that wood starter. But Vic definitely one of our spicy. Dark Elf players. Looking forward to see more of him. But it's a harsh matchup. And yeah, for those on YouTube, I'll see you on the next series. And for those waiting here, unfortunately, you get a spoiled outcome game 3 now. And I'll see you there.